Have you ever found yourself explaining to someone else why you feel a certain way? You're damaging your self-image and public reputation. The moment you explain yourself, you are no longer leading the situation. You are responding to it. You are stepping into a frame that someone else created and agreeing, silently, that they have the right to interrogate you. That single decision shifts the balance of power, and most people never notice it happening. Here's what people don't want to admit. Accusations are rarely about truth. They are about control. When someone questions you, challenges you, or misunderstands you publicly or privately, they are not seeking clarity. They are testing leverage. They are probing to see how much access they have to your emotions, your time, your need to be respected. And the fastest way to give them that access is to defend yourself. Defense feels noble, it feels mature, it feels like standing up for yourself. In reality, it is a signal. It tells the other person that their opinion carries weight. It tells them that their perception can move you. And it tells them that if they push harder, you will reveal more. People who defend themselves teach others how to control them. Watch how conflicts escalate. One accusation becomes two. One explanation becomes a debate. A debate becomes an argument. An argument becomes emotional exposure. And once emotions are exposed, leverage is created, not for you, but for them. Silence interrupts this entire chain. Silence removes the reward. Silence denies them information. Silence forces them to sit with their own uncertainty. And uncertainty is unbearable for people who rely on reactions to feel powerful. Most people are terrified of silence because silence feels like losing. In reality, silence is refusing to play, and the one who refuses to play cannot lose. When you don't defend yourself, the burden shifts instantly. Now they have to justify why they are pressing. Now they have to escalate to get a response. Now they look emotional, while you look composed. And in any social hierarchy, composure outranks aggression. This is why powerful individuals rarely explain themselves to the public. Not because they are flawless, but because explanation implies obligation. And obligation implies hierarchy. If you feel obligated to explain yourself to someone, you have already placed them above you in that moment. Power never argues from below. Another truth people avoid: defending yourself leaks information. Every explanation reveals priorities. Every justification exposes pressure points. Every clarification teaches the other person where you are sensitive. That information doesn't disappear. It gets stored. It gets used later. Defense today becomes manipulation tomorrow. Silence, by contrast, reveals nothing. Silence preserves ambiguity. Silence protects your leverage. This does not mean you never speak. It means you choose when speaking benefits your position rather than your ego. There is a difference between strategic communication and emotional reaction. Most people speak to relieve discomfort, not to gain advantage, and discomfort is not an emergency. People who cannot tolerate being misunderstood will always be controlled by those willing to misunderstand them on purpose. Think about how often people bait explanations. They phrase accusations as questions. They pretend confusion. They misrepresent your actions just enough to provoke a correction. And when you rush in to correct them, they win. Because now they have your attention, your energy, and your participation. Silence denies them all three. When you remain silent, you force the other person to fill the gap. And humans hate gaps. They will talk more. They will reveal intent. They will overextend. And every word they add without your participation weakens their position and strengthens yours. The one who speaks less controls more. This is why restraint is mistaken for weakness by those who lack it. They believe power must announce itself. They believe authority must be loud. They believe silence means submission. They are wrong. Silence is not submission. Silence is selection. You are choosing not to engage. You are choosing not to validate the premise. You are choosing not to grant access. Access is currency. The more you explain yourself, the cheaper your presence becomes. The less you explain yourself, the more others project authority, confidence, and control onto you. Humans fill silence with assumptions. Let them. Assumptions often work in your favor when you stop trying to manage perception. Most people sabotage themselves by trying to be understood, liked, or cleared of suspicion. Those are emotional needs, not strategic necessities. A person who needs approval will always be vulnerable to withdrawal of approval. Once you detach from that need, the balance shifts permanently. The next time someone challenges you, questions your integrity, or pushes for justification, pause. Feel the impulse to defend yourself. Recognize it for what it is, a reflex, not a requirement. Then do nothing. Let the moment stretch. Let them sit with it, because the one who can endure silence longer holds the power, and the one who holds the power never needs to explain why.